flames of hell never truly extinguish.
And welcome back to Ministry of Gaming. I'm Jack. We are back. Here's the Storm, playing the fourth game with Leoric. Got a pretty good handle on him so far. We're gonna see what we do this time.
You dare to mock a king?
I haven't run out of mana yet, so we'll go with this one.
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, it shall be done. Show them that they came here to die. To the slaughter,
Ow.
the damned march forth.
That's not fair. You had to go back and get some squeegee.
Slay this hero. I must retreat. Shrine active soon. Prepare yourselves for the slaughter. Activate the shrine. Slay its guardians. The Punisher will serve the burning hells.
Consider your flag.
Ancients have taken what is mine. An arcane Punisher comes for us. It shall be done. Enemy slain. Punisher has fallen. Nothing will save them. To the slaughter.
Здравствуйте.
Hey.
Как дела?
I suppose you must assist our ally.
Say again?
Здравствуйте, как дела?
I don't know Ukrainian.
That's Russian, but good for you. Is that different?
A little different, yeah. In some cases, it's more like nuance. Kind of like the difference between New York and Texan.
You're a New York Texan.
No, I'm not.
You look like a New York Texan.
No, I don't.
What's on the agenda?
I'm just playing a little bit of King Leoric at the moment, just trying to figure him out.
At once.
That is a very difficult thing to do.
It
I
is.
haven't. Lee kind of understands his deal, but it's when he dies, you have a normal res timer, but you're a ghost and you can res anywhere on the field.
You actually can
That's the-
reduce it by using your Drain Hope on the enemy. So if you stand around the enemy and just pop it every now and then, you can take a couple seconds off your res every now and then. The cool thing about it is you can pop over a wall, or you can follow somebody behind enemy lines, kill them when you come out of it, and then use your Wraith Walk to get over the castle wall.
So this is what you would do in situations where they try to jump over that gate, and they have like less than 2% life left. Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks.
Slaughter.
Did you download Doom and/or Battleborn?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to get into one of those. Oh, and I need to do a straight talk. Like, you and I need to create like 5 or 10 divot points. We need to create a sound file around that, and then I can strap that sound file to my first impressions video, so I
Gotcha.
can have a shorter cut. You see, and then I can also have somebody to bounce the ideas off of while you're playing it. I know I've already kind of tainted your opinion, so try to go into this with fresh eyes.
Oh, I
if
will.
You can possibly, yeah, and say this is the greatest game on earth. I'm not going to say anything while we're playing, and I just want you to tell me at what minute mark it starts feeling extremely generic. So, yeah, because you're reading the same things I am on Steam. I want to know that from a person's feeling. Like, you don't have that feeling yet. You know what I mean? And I understand that speaking about it can kind of hyper accelerate that feeling. But I know you give something a fair shake. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's like one of those. We're going to see where it goes from there. And if I got 133 on that one, imagine what a 15-minute video would be.
True.
10 minute, you know? So, I think we should try to get Doom and Battleborn out of the way. I have a lot of raw footage that we can use for both. I took a lot of footage last night with just, I was listening to whatever music. I was pissed at PC at me, right? I got an, yeah, okay, this is gonna make you laugh. I don't know if you've heard the Rhea thing. Do you know who Rhea is?
Kind of.
Rhea is big music companies who killed Napster.
Oh, yeah, Rhea.
Okay, so Rhea went to the government and said, we need laws, and here's laws, and they handed a set of laws over, and everybody lost their shit when they handed this law over. You know what this was? The Digital Millennial Copyright Act, the DMCA. Okay, so DMCA is what YouTube uses to highlight videos, right?
Yeah.
Like, your video is playing music it shouldn't, or you're showing something you shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the takedown notice. Okay. The RIA wrote this law. RIAA wrote this law. And now they're complaining to YouTube and the government that YouTube is unfairly using the DCMA to create a protection racket for itself.
Wow.
And in my head, I'm like, you wrote this law, dumbass. And see, the real argument boils down to YouTube doesn't give them as much a percentage as, let's say, Spotify or Pandora, because they're not just music, and RIAA only handles music. See?
Gotcha.
They handle no movements. Like, that's a whole other agency or for Hollywood that does that bullshit. So, inherently, RIA wrote some fucked up laws that they're now saying, oh, well, this shit's unfair. And some are citing that that's actually how you can prove that the YouTube takedown method is appropriate. Because if it pisses off the customers and it pisses off the providers, then it's obviously a compromise.
Yeah.
I know. But hey, that's neither here nor there. That's just some interesting news I thought you'd like. It's something I caught off the note. If you hear it from me, I probably saw it on the note. I was like,
gotcha.
But even they're cackling madly about it. But so yeah, last night, yesterday afternoon, I had a video hit me for the grind number 3, and I'm like, really? That was like a month or 2 months ago, wasn't it?
Huh. Yeah.
I was like, and now they're hitting me. And here's the best part. You know, the song they hit me with was legitimate. Free Music Archive. So I'm like, yep, this shit's broken, but I'm just gonna keep filing my reports as a dude, you know what I mean? That way, when a class action lawsuit gets to become a thing, it for one, you know, because all of these trolls are gonna get their day in court. I promise you. Oh God, it's happening. Just give it another like 5-10 years. Business is not putting up with it, and eventually there's. I promise you. How would you feel if America created the Real Internet Act, where you had to go, the RIA, where you had to like register with an internet, like a little office called the Internet Office, and that's your personality ID that you get to like subscribe on to ISP. Yeah, it would. But you know how many people would stop with their fucking vitriol bullshit online? I don't back it up. I don't like the idea of killing free speech, but I think that speech comes, that anonymity does not necessarily mean free speech. Free speech just means, my name's Ray, and I said this. You know what I mean? And if nobody knows my name, they say that guy. But it shouldn't be to the point where nobody can find who originally said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing that bothers me, like in a grand scope, because people can make all kinds of threats on the internet. Big deal, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You have to register your damn phone number. You know how much information we used to have to give in the 80s to go register a fucking telephone number?
Yeah.
It shall be done.
And the telephone number was scribed to you. Like, if FBI heard, like, let's say somebody tapped your phone system, like your little old lady Gretchen, right? And you had somebody tap your phone line. Hold on a second. Yeah, make sure it was alright.
Make sure no one's tapping our phone line.
Well, no, like, that's the thing. You could have somebody tap a phone line, right? I learned this shit after I went into the service about how easy it really was to like get up on that pole, like hook 2 wires and then ride that shit down into a yard. I mean, I'm sure they have like different digital converters nowadays versus the analog things, but the reality of it was you could hook that up there. You could easily like dial out, and you're dialing out as that person's number. Now, if the FBI is hearing that, they hear that person talking on that other number. And back in the day, given the like weird type of laws we had with McCarthyism, we could end up, law enforcement officers could end up walking into your house and arresting you just based on that phone number and who was talking on that line. Yeah, dude. If you don't believe me, your mom's a lawyer, right? I mean, I don't know if she's ever had to deal with this. Go ask her about the 80s and about phones and about how, like, the phone system is like the least protected system in America. And the reason why is because it's partially government controlled after they forced Ma Bell to break up. Sound familiar? Google, YouTube, having a breakup? Yeah, you see what I mean? What you couldn't do back in the day, what you could not do is forge information. It was actually a felony, I think, to forge information for a telephone number. So, yeah, like when you go up, I think it still is. I don't know if T-Mobile says any of that shit buried within the contract, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How's Leoric working out?
Not so well this round. Probably won't use this footage.
No sacrifice is too great for victory.
My best one was my third one though. It's when I actually have like I'm the heaviest tank on the team, and that's just not good.
You are not good tank.
I'm an opportunist warrior is what this is.
I should have figured he was playing Final Fantasy now, and you better get some footage of that. Is he recording any of this? Because he does not have to be on the camera. We can easily take his footage and like have a backdrop behind it. You know what I mean? Just have him write down notes. I see him playing all these new games, you know, and not throwing any footage your way. You know?
I know.
He has a computer that can run that shit, as I understand, right?
Yeah.
So, 'cause I didn't want to like jump somebody's case, given the fact that, okay, when he and I were in discussion, he took a superiority towards the product, and I don't mind when a person does that because I take the same sort of stance when it comes to things I know, right?
Huh?
So when he did, okay, when a person does that, but see, to me, superiority isn't just knowledge; it's application. You see where I come from? It's like, I don't just talk about knowing how to make websites. Guess what I have sitting right now that you can go see? I don't just talk about making videos. You know?
Have videos.
I have shit. Yeah, I have 335 of them. And that's as of only this, within a year's time. 335 videos, year's time. I think I started doing it heavily with the Grundensad saga. So, whenever Grundensad was made. My playlist.
I must retreat.
Poor little Brendan said, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how things were going. I fucked up the backdrop somehow, like using like the total thing. Made like a double sky. It looked like Brendan said was over. Fun. Here we go.
Your wounds
Oh, one moment.
heal.
Those fools cannot best you again. Sways me.
Sorry, the ninjas were trying to contact their headmistress.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Grundensat was my very first one, and that video was recorded December 9th, 2015. So I've made over 335 videos in a year, almost a video a day, if you really, you know what I mean? It's like 30, I took 1 month. That's what I'm trying to say, and I understand life, job, all that, but okay, where's the quarter of that? Where's the, let's say 10%, 10% would be 30 videos. So that would be inherently 2 videos a month, one would think. At a minimum, 2.5 if you want to get fancy. I'm not trying to say shit to your phone, man. You know. I'm like that old shaman in the fucking, like, the woods, or that old man of the mountain you call down only when you want his answer.
Yeah.
Are you trying to survive? It sounds like you're running from terror and hearing things you don't want to hear.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well.
Well, I'm gonna go get me a thing of orange juice. And I only have to play 3 games as a specialist today, so
Sweet.
it'll be a short grind.
of hell never truly